Discord real quick. Do anything. I'll put on some music in the background while we're going through this. I really need to make a video about y'all's music. I always keep forgetting to do that. Just don't have much to say. Hold on, give me a sec while I'm setting up everything. I'm here. It shows on my mic thing. Okay. Hold on. Notify the Discord real quick. Hold on, let me let the song finish playing before I update everybody. Okay. Cool. That was, let's see, I think that was Gian Lasagna's song on Discord, so if y'all ever need music stuff for that, I'm not sure. I just need to put on some music in the background while I was doing some things. Okay.
Oh wow, it sounded really glad. Good.
Glad, yes, it sounded glad. The glad result of approval. Just like the spruit of approval. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'll stop. What did the general chat go? What did I do with it? Rules, updates, what the fuck? Oh, right, there it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the Kinger competition, yeah, isn't really going too far right now. I don't know if y'all were like aware, but I'm in the
I've worked 11 hours on my Kinger art.
Hell yeah. God damn, it's a fucking long time. That actually, it's kind of short, to be honest. That's pretty short, honestly.
And I'm still not done.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, that's kind of short, to be honest. I was like, I almost thought you said you were done in 11 hours. I'm like, that's pretty short of a span when it comes to art, man. Usually. Whoops, didn't mean to put the 3 there. Uh-oh, hold on.
Usually my art takes like 5 to 9 hours.
There we go. It takes 5 to 9 hours. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of surprising when I guess that's average. I don't think about it like that, I guess. I just like for some odd reason. I think it's because like when I make animatics, so I'm just not used to like art taking so short of time. I don't really make still images that often, so hold on. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Hey. Also, I've watched Death Note for a really long time. It helps me focus while drawing for some reason.
Hold on. One sec. Sorry, one sec. My partner is messaging me. One moment. I'll get to it in just a moment. I'm sorry. Sorry, one sec. Like freaking partners having trouble again. Oy, oy, oy. That's the unfortunate thing about it's not unfortunate, it's fine. But it's like, man, it's like this is kind of the one unfortunate like interesting thing about having like a partner that is also just like, you know, this is the unfortunate thing about
that I was very overwhelmed after the reptile educational event, but I'm happy I did it because it's important.
reptile educational event. Let's see. See, I was overwhelmed after the reptile educational event. Yeah, no, honestly, that was what do you call it? That was pretty sweet. Like freaking where was it? Yeah, you were here like yeah, this was really cool of you, man. Honestly, like fucking like this kind of stuff, like attending these kinds of events, like I know it sounds like lame
One of
for
my
me to
teachers
say
keeps
this
pushing me
kind
to
of
use AI
stuff,
to
but
generate my art. I'm not doing it, but she keeps trying to convince me.
I'll tell her that it's offensive. Tell her that it's offensive. She won't she won't do anything because if it's that, tell her that's just offensive to the art community, you know. It's like it's offensive to artists to tell them that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm like it's like if she and then if she still says that and if she's like no it's not, then say are you an artist? And if she says no, then you don't know that. you know. It's like people don't question, people in a I don't want to bring out I hate to bring out the fucking race card, but it's like, people don't fucking, question or here, let me bring out like the homosexuality card, right? It's like nobody questions homosexuals when it's like, when it's offensive to
They
like
asked for a
talk about a
super for it to be more fun
stereotype.
for kids to learn, but most of them didn't really care, but I was happy to help.
They asked for a super oh, sorry. Asked for a super for it to be more fun, kids to learn, but most of them didn't really care, but I was happy to help. Yeah. I mean, there's not much you can do because I mean, it's reptiles. It's like you have to kind of let the people that like you have to let the people that how you say it that actually like know all about the reptiles to say the educational parts, right? Because I'm like, or at the very least, like they got to give you like a script or something so you could be like, hey, here's a blah blah blah. It's like they to get kids like really into that kind of thing, right? And superheroes like previously, fictional or not, have always been like the best way to teach kids things. I hate to say it, it's funny to say it, but I'm like, when I was a kid, people would dress up as like Spider-Man or even just like blatant firemen, right? Like kids love heroes. Like that is always the thing. They love heroes. And it's like,
I know a little, so I said what I could, but I couldn't do much.
and that's fair, all you have to do is just really be there, the more people that are at these types of events for educational purposes is all you need. All you need sometimes is just to be there, It's like not everybody has to be this person that's like super like into like one specific thing, right? It's the same thing with like art, right? It's like it's like not everybody has to know like the deepness of like of every artist, right? Not everybody has to know about like Emily Dickinson, right? It's like not everybody has to know about like the person that created haikus and the history of that, but just them being there, like reading, like being in a library reading books helps, right? Like it doesn't seem like it, but it does. It's always important. It's like no matter no matter what it is, things involved in education, people just being there for educational based things is a good thing. It does not matter like, Does
I'm
not
just
matter.
surprised that I have the reputation to be asked for this kind of stuff.
Surprised you have the reputation to be asked for this kind of stuff? Well, why wouldn't you? It's like you do things for your personal community, and word of mouth goes around a lot. Like I don't know if you've watched One Punch Man, but like how like Saitama tends to like never, or when he was like a a C class like hero, he was how you say, he was destroying bad guys, and but he never really like told the hero association anything, because he didn't really care about that. He just wanted people to be safe, and citizens were the ones that were putting in like the that were the ones like telling the hero association like, hey, this is it's like this person is destroying bad guys, it's like you should, this is like, and it helped him go up in the ranks even when he wasn't intending to do that, right? He didn't care about his ranking, right? That's the beauty, like that's what you're doing pretty much. Despite you like not thinking you are doing much, you are doing more than you think. It's like there's always going to be people there, like there are always, it's like you don't have to, you do things because you want to help, not because you're trying to get like fame, right? Good acts always do better than fame, even when it comes to like even like fame you get from stepping on people, like but community is earned through good acts, right?
The entire association in the first place in the lore when he saved that Butchin Kid. His dad was the founder of the Hero Association.
He caused the entire association in the first place in the lore. Really? I did not know that. Okay. Guess I'll wait for that to finish. Guess I'll wait for the ad to finish first,
No,
though.
the ad is lagging.
Is it? Oh no.
I just enjoy helping.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's fine. That's what you should be doing. Nobody, like I said, that's okay. God. Wait for the ad. Waiting for the ad. Waiting for the ad. Waiting for the ad, because the ad is crazy.
This fuck ass AD, bro.
Is anybody on YouTube right now? Or am I just like, I think I'm
back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I also didn't know that about One Punch Man. I've only seen the anime, so unfortunately. Yeah, but like, that's the point, it's like the point is to be like,
I'm back.
That's the thing. It's just you do stuff for the sake of being good, not for the sake of oh, oops, hold on. I forgot to edit the video thing. Whoops. Hold on. One sec. Okay, perfect. All right, much better. Hold on, sorry. Okay, there we go. Oops, wait. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, it's like that's the that's the thing. It's like it's about building community, not about like, not about fame. Fame is what content creators do. Don't be a content creator. I hate to say it, I know that, I'm like, now I have this cheesy catchphrase of being an artist, not a content creator.
I didn't want or need any recognition for it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the beautiful nature. Because of that too, like I said, you're a part of a community, whether you think so or not, you are a part of a community that genuinely likes helping people. Yeah, of course. That's with anything, being a part of a good community is like, or being a part of a community is, you have to earn it, and you are earning it, and you have earned it, and that's like, and that's the best part about it. You're not doing it for fame, you're doing it for community. That's the best thing about it. You're, funny enough, following the same path that artists do. They follow, like, or people with any hobbies, right? You do it because you love it, not because you want not because you want the attention. You know, we already in an attention economy. We don't need that. You know, you are getting attention from a group of people that genuinely care about care about things. You know, you're not trying to satisfy posers. You're trying to satisfy, or you're not trying to satisfy posers. You're trying to actually genuinely bring yourself into a place that into a place of community. You know, that's just the truth. Nothing
If you
but
have
the
good
truth.
recognition, people trust you more to help them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that too. But yeah, I mean, yeah,
I realized I'm a tool instead of a human.
I'm a tool instead of a human. Why? Why do you say that? So am I. But doing ching. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, no, seriously, why do you say that?
No one talks to me unless they need something.
No one talks to me unless they need something. Have you tried well, have you tried going to meetups in the hobbies that you're interested in? If you don't mind me asking. I'm not sure what kind of hobbies you have, but you did say you're I know you're like the car guy or the guy that likes fixing up things. Have you tried going to meetups that involve car shows and shit? You know? Or God, I don't know. I actually am not a part of the car community, so I wouldn't know. There's a community for everything. Sorry, just putting that there. All right. Let's see here.
It's all old guys or dumbass who don't know what they are talking about.
It's all old guys or dumbasses that don't know what they're talking about. Well, you gotta sift through them then. You know. You gotta sift through all the people that don't know what they're talking about though and go for have you there's gotta be groups, right? There's gotta be a Telegram group or something that has a bunch of people that are really into cars and shit. There are a lot of people in the furry community that are super into cars that talk about that actually know what they're talking about with them all the time.
Honestly, I feel the same way in person. I can only really just talk to people here or at the G.N.
That's why I feel the same way in person. I can only really talk to people here or at the GAN. Well, I mean, that's the thing though, too. It's there's certain things that sorry. There's certain things you gotta how you say it's you just gotta look for them, because you're not gonna just have them fall in your lap. You gotta actually go out of your way to look for stuff.
I looked at my school to see if they had a club. Nothing.
This art is taking forever. I know it is, but it's kind of, to be fair, I had to I tried to animate each pebble because I fucked up. So and I'm also gonna have to fix a bunch of things. So I'm sorry.
No, not that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this. I'm yes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take a while. So. Well, that's the point of art. It's supposed to take a long time. So, it's not art if it doesn't take you, if it's not frustrating sometimes. If it's not if it doesn't take a long fucking time sometimes. You have to recognize there's some pieces that could take an hour, some pieces that could take fucking 30, It's not your fault. You're just doing what you just want to make it the best you can, That's why I gave a time crunch too, because artists tend to have this thing where they what do you call it? Where they just completely, keep adding to things and then don't have a final result. So that's why I kind of also added a time that it had to be done. Because I fall into that a lot where I'm just oh no, this has to be perfect. This also has to be perfect. This has to be perfect. I mean, I've gotten a little past that, but, Anyway. Oh, I have to do a wide shot. Son of a bitch. I have to do
I've
a
never noticed that art
fucking...
is actually a learning experience. I've never noticed until now for some reason. It makes you try new techniques and sometimes you have to redo.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, that's how it's always been. Yeah, it's always like you learn along the way. That's the reason why a lot of times when artists like talk about posting on social media, they're just like fucking
Anyway,
post
I'm
it.
just happy that people are trusting me to help them with things. If they ask me to do another one, I'd be more than happy to do so.
Let's see. Anyway, I'm just happy people are trusting me to help them with things. If they ask me to do another one, I'd be more than happy to do so. Yeah, exactly. And that's okay, you know? Sometimes you'll get burned out, but again, you know, it's like, it's okay to, you know, when, like, that's community. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's just called community. That's the beautiful nature about it. It's great. I love it, you know. I'm glad to hear that you're a part of a community, honestly. Oh yeah, he's at a different angle. Oh god, hold on.
It was just too much people, but it was worth it.
Too much people, but it's worth it. Well, that's gonna happen. It's like, you know, I know unfortunately I'm an extrovert, so I can never relate to like being in large groups, but being around a fuckload of introverts and basically having everybody like basically be introverts now, it's yeah, I mean,
I have
like,
no issue helping my friends out. I like doing it.
I bet, yeah. And that's good then, you know. It's like, then, you know, take your time, you know. There will be things that, you know, unfortunately, I hate to say it, for a lot of people that, like, you know, when you have friends and you're, like, really good at something, you're going to be
It's just
known
that I never
as
hear from them
that
unless they need
person.
to fix their shit.
Never hear for them unless they need to fix their shit. I mean, you know, then tell them that. You know, that's why they're your friends. Tell them it's like, hey, you know, I kind of want to hang out other than just, you know, other than just you fixing my stuff or fixing my stuff, like me fixing your stuff, you know, just tell them that. Tell them it's like, hey, I just, you know, I want to hang out other than just...
I have social anxiety. If people are a problem for me, I would still give them the shirt off my back if they needed it.
I have social anxiety. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, that's not unique to you now. Everybody is like that now. Believe me, I can tell you that it is a lot harder being an extrovert in this world than it is an introvert. Because introverts, basically, you guys can relate to each other with anything. I can't. It's so much harder for me to relate to, like, it's so much harder for me to
Well, I
relate to
just got a life
people.
insurance ad. In the mail.
That's funny. that sounds about right. Classic. Anyway,
It was mailed to me too.
oof. Hey, you're gonna die. Hey, you're bad. You could die soon. Just like fucking Christ. Okay, I hate that I have to keep on. I hate that I have to do this by like I have to always look at like a fucking. I just have to look at like a fucking downtown area, like for reference because I use like a real life place. Where is it? Just so I can like, you know, I'm just gonna look at it real quick because I need to like figure this out. I think it was over here. No, this was near that area. I'm not gonna dox myself, don't worry. Fuck is this? Okay, there's that. There's the pizza place. Okay, here's that. Okay, I think it's here. Because there's like, I literally, like, I'm not joking you, like, I copy, like, buildings. I was trying to, like, look at buildings and trying to, like, copy them. Copy, like, real life buildings, but where the fuck am I? What the fuck? Where am I? Where did I go? Where the fuck am I? How the hell did I get over here? Hold on. Oh god. Oh god, I can't get over. Oh god, how do I get out of here? Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm going down the street.
I sometimes get tax service advertisements mailed to me,
Where's
but taxes
that?
are genuinely simple once you learn the rules. I'm getting sick of pizza, lol. I do like one pizza place, but it's like 30 minutes away.
That is completely fair. Honestly. Okay. Okay, so I'm like a dude, like, from... Oh god, okay.
Well, I
How
hate
the
Domino's.
hell am I gonna hate Domino's? Well, yeah, it's a corporate pizza place. Of course you're gonna get tired of corporate food. You know. Like, corporate food is like AI slop. It's like, sure, you can eat it,
Most of
but
what I eat
it's
is
not
rice with things on
necessarily
top.
good for you. It's like slop content. Sure, it could be could be tasty for a bit, but then it just becomes garbage. I shouldn't say AI slop, just slop in general. Like it's like reaction channels or commentary channels. They're all kind of garbage, but and not necessarily good for you. They're like fast food, you know. They're not good for you, but it's you might take it anyway. You know, or it's not take it, but you'll eat it anyway. I don't know how to explain it. It's literally for the sake of sustenance and nothing else.
And McDonald's literally made an ad completely generated by AI. I bet you've heard of it. Anywho, let's not talk about AI.
Yeah, it was the Netherlands. I know. It's kind of funny. It's like it is pretty funny that the place that's doing the best economically.
Honestly, in my opinion, it is like junk food, decent enough, but it's worse than any other options.
Honestly, in my opinion, it's like junk food, decent enough, but worse than any other options. Yeah, exactly. That's what slop is. That's what reaction channels are. Like reaction channels and like commentary channels, depending on the commentary channel. Like they're slop, you know, drama channels, slop, like they're all slop. They're not necessarily good for you, but it's like fast food. You're gonna probably eat it just because it's like, you know, you're gonna eat. I don't know, because sustenance. I don't know, like because I mean, like it's like Taco Bell, right? Like I'll eat Taco Bell because I weirdly like Taco Bell, but like eating Taco Bell all the time is probably not the best decision for me either. It's like obviously other food is much better than Taco Bell. It's like obviously going to a regular Mexican restaurant is obviously way better than Taco Bell, you know. It's like no shit. But it's like obviously I'm gonna still eat Taco Bell from time to time.
You eat it because it's convenient and keeps you alive.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not a huge fan of fast food, honestly.
Yeah. And that's okay, you know. Like I'm the same way with art. I'm not a fan of like I just don't like slop. You know, I mean, well, that's a lie. I'll have slop on occasion, but like it's only for background noise. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's different. It is different. I have no idea. Anyway. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, I made this 2 separate buildings, not one big building. Motherfucker. Okay, I have to actually like go back a little bit and look at like the reference I had here. So I made it 2 separate buildings. Luckily, it was at a different angle. That is the cutaway. That is the cutaway. That's.
Anyway.
He just punches him. Okay.
Most fast food is shit, and on top of that, it's cheaper to cook your own food if you know how to shop.
Oh yeah, for sure. For fucking sure. Yep, and that is slop content. If you know, that is slop content, my friends. You could definitely make something 50 times better, but, you know, cooking also takes a while. You know, it takes patience. You know, that's the difference. It's like, that's the reason why, you know, I definitely could compare that, right? Like, a lot of times, like, it was like that back then with, like, gaming videos, right? Like, gaming videos were technically used to be the slop content back then, right? Like, it's like nobody necessarily needs...
Like about a year ago, I got a low-quality Snorlax plushie from the fair. He's so cute and stupid, I love him.
You should show the Snorlax plushie. I'd love it. What was I saying? I got distracted by Snorlax. Yeah, no, I mean, what do I call it? How do you say it? Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right? Like, because I'm a hypocrite as well. I definitely, for sure, listen to, like, reaction channels quite often. Like, I'll definitely, like, there's definitely some people that used to not make, ironically, all the people that make slop now are people that used to not make slop. I'll definitely say that.
One takes time but is infinitely better. One is convenient but it's bad for you.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. It's time versus convenience. Yeah, exactly. You know, that. It just is, you know, I'm like, I've done that before, right? Like I definitely listened to some slop channels for fucking sure. There is this one slop channel that used to be like this guy, like, his name is Cinnamon Toast Ken, right? He makes reaction content. He's been doing that shit for the past, like, but he's been doing like, he was like a gamer. He was doing like he was like playing video games. but he's been doing it for like he was doing video game stuff
stream
for like the
lagging for me
past
or
10
anyone else?
years, right? Is the stream lagging for anyone else? Oh no. Is the stream lagging for anybody else? Or is it just him?
The stream is lagging.
No, really? Are you fucking kidding me? No. Don't say that. Okay, hold on. Let me close some things then. Let me close a bunch of things.
Okay, I'm not the only one.
Oh no. Okay. I don't know what the issue is. Hold on.
Sometimes I turn off all the lights in my room and pretend I'm just a shadow like everything else. Unfortunate, but technical issues are to be expected once in a while.
Yeah, am I here? Hold on. Sec. Am I lagging? Am I still lagging?
Am I still lagging?
Oh, fuck me. Hi, Bio Newman. How you doing? Okay. Weird. Why that happened? Oh yeah, my stream probably will disconnect at like in a few hours, and then
You're good now.
okay, yeah. So my stream probably will disconnect in a few
It's
hours,
just like lag spikes.
or like will like connect in like an hour or two probably, or in 30 minutes probably, and then but it will bounce back, I promise. So,
Okay.
yeah. So just fair warning, I'm not ending
Lag.
like if it lags, I'm not ending stream. It doesn't show that I'm lagging.
Nobody. What do
Okay,
you
you're good
do
now.
in your free time?
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Damn it. Hold on. I literally keep going back and forth between a bunch of things, so trying to see what the issue is. Oh, you know what? Let me delete some things. It's probably because of like the insane amount of fucking shitposts I make, and I don't like delete some
I
files
now
sometimes.
have a haircut in my suit I need to fix. Also, I am now injured.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Hold on. I'll say sorry, one sec. I did forget about this one. Or like I have like just a bunch of shit on my computer and I have to like delete it sometimes. Like what do I call it? Like this. I don't know why the fuck I have this. Like I don't know why I have this. Hold on. Oops. Hold on. There you go. And what's really like I don't know if you know what this is, but somebody made a comment that was like it was like AI supporters and
Well, I
it's
sent
the
the plushie to the server.
and
It's shit posting.
yeah, and it's like the fucking sun, and then the fucking and they made the AI art haters, quote unquote, before like they call them antis or whatever. They fucking call they put us on Earth. I'm like the literal only habitable planet. I'm like, yeah, I hope you guys burn. Not really. I'm not like that, but I'm like, yeah, you guys. I'm like, yeah, that's where you guys are, I guess. Just fucking burning yourself alive on the sun. I'm like, all right. Anyway, I don't know. I think it's really fucking funny, you know. I don't know. I just love that one. There's so many fucking memes that there are, bro. All right. I now have another cut in my suit I need to fix. Also, I am now injured. Of course. You got to be careful, Zen. You are so accident prone. I really hope you'll be okay, honestly. Like in the future for sure. Anywho.
What's the most interesting planet to you guys? Mine is Jupiter. Honestly, it's so fascinating.
Jupiter? Yeah, you're talking about the acid rain? What's the one with the diamond rain? I forgot what it is. The ones where it's like it fucking rains like literal diamonds.
I won't die.
I know, but just be careful. We're all human in the end. That's my bit rate's fine. Okay, let me see here.
Saturn and Jupiter.
Is that really? Okay, hold on. Interesting. No, it's Uranus and Neptune. What the heck? Where did you get Saturn and Jupiter? No, it's Neptune and Uranus.
I'm starting a vent notebook, like the type of vent where you express yourself.
And that's fine. Go for it. I love. Yeah, I mean, shit, man. Will help you keep off of social media.
Shadows are blurring together to merge into one mega monster.
There are shadows in my room. Sorry. Anyway, another merge into one monster. Also, hello, Rose. Yeah, sorry. How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you.
Definitely one of Jupiter's moons to me. It has arguably the most complicated weather system other than Earth.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I wonder.
Wow, misinformed me, LMAO.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Neptune and Uranus is the one. But my anus got hemorrhoids. Ba-doom-ching. Anyway, all right. I literally just fucking dabbed. Like I'm such a dad and I love it. I just dabbed. That wasn't even from my era, and I literally just fucking dabbed. You know what? Let me dab again. No, I'm kidding. All right. I'm sorry.
I'm doing fine. The stupid boy in my class keeps doing weird stuff to me. I can't say on YT.
Stupid boy. Okay, see, so what you do is you turn on the WWE music and you just like grab him and you like fucking body slam him into the fucking desk and then just say it was all fake.
Sometimes
and you'll
I stare at the
definitely
monsters in my bedroom just to feel less alone.
I'm kidding. And you just say it was all fake and you will definitely, and you will never get and you just won't get in trouble because it was clearly all an act. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Don't actually do that, by the way. I'm sorry. Like I feel like I have to clarify that because there's so many people that take my jokes literally. So I know you guys don't, but I don't want anybody taking me out of context. No, see what you really do is you take some spray paint and you just you just tag his car that says I love giant dicks, and then you put a picture of himself on there and it'll be great. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta stop giving ideas because I'm like,
him is my recommendation. This is a joke. Please report him to the authorities.
yeah. I forgot which one this guy was. Was this like the dude that was like being a creep? Like, or was he something else? If he's touching you, that's sexual harassment. You can easily, like I said, police report. Like, easily. If you are a woman.
My mom is going to have a meeting with the assistant principal tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I bet. Good. Honestly, good. Fucking good. It's like, yeah, sexual harassment is the worst.
Recently, astronomists got like a close-up-ish picture of Jupiter. Well, a lot more detail. It looks really beautiful. I may be a bit biased because my dog's name is Jupiter, but oh well.
Got a bit more of a close-up of Jupiter. Probably. That really? But it's a gas planet. It's a gas planet. Really? Hold on. Jupiter close-up. Do you mind like telling me what that was?
Not like on the planet.
Oh, damn, that would have been crazy. I would have not been surprised if they got like a not a motor, what do they call them? What do they call them? Not a motor, rover. I would have been surprised, like, if they actually got like a rover on there. I've been like, that would have been awesome. Oh my god. Holy crap, that's a lot of cyclones. Holy shit. That's a lot of cyclones. That's so cool looking. Oh, that's so cool. It's so cool. Sorry. I can't do any more high-pitched voices anymore, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Whoa. Dude, look at that. That's so many cyclones. That's so cool looking. Even the red ones too. There's like that's the very acidy ones, huh?
Right. It's gorgeous.
God, that's so cool looking. I don't know. That's wild. I'm very scared that Earth will become like that one day. I'm just saying, like,
planes.
if you actually look at like an Earth close up too, let's do 2024. Yeah, if you look at like a Earth close up, it's also just like I don't know, um, or maybe, yeah. I mean, it's just like
They should make a camera drone and send it in to record the inside. Sure, it'll sacrifice some resources, but it'll give us some amazing insights on the weather patterns.
oh, for fucking sure, for sure. Well, that's they have done that a few times. It's just because it like it's just because it immediately destroys it.
By the cyclones on Jupiter.
Color gets hypnotized by cyclones on Jupiter. Yeah, I mean it's just cyclones are just kind of cool looking. Like I mean I don't know if you've seen I don't know if you've seen a cyclone like hold on, sub cyclone. Hold on. Cyclones just are look like really cool looking. It's just they're fucking absolutely terrifying. Like cyclones are terrifying. Hold on, let's see. Close close on Earth. I guess I could have probably just looked it up on YouTube because I post that stuff on YouTube all the time. Hold on. Let me see. There's like one that NASA.
So I thought of a good idea independently of them. Same thing I did when becoming Zen.
Let's see. Where's the footage? Here we go. Yeah.
Today, we're taking a mesmerizing look at what a hurricane.
Okay, sorry, dude. Yeah, I just kind of wish they got a more zoomed out version of it. Cause like, it looks, cause cyclones like look really cool from space. Yeah, there we go. There's one. There we go. Is this AI? This can't be AI, right? I have no fucking idea. Maybe it is, and I'm just like stupid. But like, please
Now
don't.
that I've been doing RLSH for 3 years, I really see myself as Zen, not my civilian identity.
Oh fuck. Uh, it might be AI. It is AI. God damn it. I was like, it looked AI. I just like NASA posted space, like post space stuff all the fucking time, or they used to. Um, do they just not post like the Earth and space? Fuck. I swear to God, there was like like they usually like on TikTok they would like post shit all the time. That was just like showing like cyclones. Yeah, see, this is like a map of it, but just kind of wanted to see it where it's like in space, like a space version, because it looks really cool.
Damn, it did look like AI, but I thought maybe it was just poor chem quality.
Yeah. Is this one? Is this AI? No. It is definitely like a 3D thing, though.
Though
Sure.
besides Earth, the most livable planet is Mars. Also, a full day on Mars is 24 hours and like 37 minutes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really obvious, but you know.
Yeah. Is this AI? I don't think so. Maybe? I have no idea. Maybe? Perhaps? I don't know. It's so hard to tell now. And I fucking
But
hate
sadly, in my
that.
opinion, the least interesting planet is MFS. You haven't considered the radiation. Mars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's intense shit on Mars. Every planet is kind of crazy that Earth is the only one that. It's kind of crazy that Earth is just the way that it is. Okay, this is definitely AI. This is definitely AI. Yeah, this is definitely AI. That's definitely AI. I'm like, there's no fucking way she would survive that shit. Even look at the hurricane. Like, no, that's definitely AI. God damn, why is there so much slop? Jesus Christ. Fucking whoa. Okay, anyway, sorry, I got mesmerized by the fucking sun, somebody 3D rendering the sun blowing up. Um, where the fuck? Hold on. Earth cyclone.
Mars was actually habitable a long time ago. We found evidence of microbial life there, also evidence of liquid water.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's like all frozen. We have to melt it in order for it to work. That's like a theory though, you know. Okay, can we fucking find just real footage of a fucking hurricane? Like, I swear to God, there's like satellite footage. Hold on. Light footage. Let's just see if I can find anything.
Replying to Zen the Vigilante, you haven't considered the radiation. True. The radiation on Mars is a lot larger, but considering there's a bit of water, the
Like,
temperature
see,
everything
there's
else than radiation is pretty livable.
there's a live stream, so why the fuck is there no footage of like, why is like, look, there's a live stream of it, so like, I'm not crazy. Like, I'm so confused. There's a live stream of like the Earth from space. Oh, now? Okay, now I find fucking footage. Of course I do. I mean, it's not a cyclone, but fucking hell. How is there wind sound? How is there wind sound? They're in space. How is there sound? Hold on. Excuse me. How is there sound? How is there sound? They're in space. Hold on. Excuse me. What? So strange how big Earth is, and me being tiny creature still struggling hard every day to become successful. Yikes. Unfortunate. That's the one with the biggest likes. Oh my goodness. That is depressing. Okay. Like, it's crazy because there's so much footage of Earth from
But that's
space.
impossible. There can be sound on space. There's no air for sound to bounce off of.
Yeah, I know.
I can't get my fucking mental health together.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, how the fuck?
Little vent with horrible grammar, I think.
Let's
Replying to M0SSYW0RM, true.
rip it from TADC. I can't get my mental health together. I can't. With this fucking ass boy, I can't. It's life. Little vent with horrible grammar. Yeah, well, I mean, again, he'll, like I said, he'll cave once the fucking police, like, you know, get involved, because they won't, you know, they will let him get away with that kind of shit. That is sexual, like, what he was doing to you was sexual harassment. And yeah, police don't take that shit kindly. I'll tell you that. They don't take that kind of thing kindly. Like, he will have some problems that will happen to him if, like, you know, the guy is gonna learn. You know, he's gonna learn the hard way.
You're lagging a bunch for me.
Am I? Fuck, dude. As well as we can build dirt domes around the settlement buildings and reduce the Interesting. I did not know that. Is anyone else lagging? Damn, dude, look at the fucking planets, bro. God. Like, it's just so weird.
Trying you.
Is it? God damn it. Is it because, like, I pulled up a live stream? Fuck.
There is the disconnection I was talking about.
Okay, am I back?
Well.
Yeah, I should be back now.
Well. I cleaned up a little garbage today also, but my phone camera wouldn't let me take a picture to prove it, unfortunately. I should be back now.
Let's see, I cleaned up a little garbage today.
On YT.
Oh, I'm not? Okay.
Yep, you're good.
Interesting. Cleaned up a little garbage today, but my phone camera wouldn't let me take a picture to prove it, unfortunately. That's fine. You don't have to prove it, Zen. You know, you did a good thing and you know that, so, you know. You know what it was? It's because I paused the fucking... It was because I paused the stupid... It's because I paused, like, the live stream of, like, literal Earth. Because it's like, oh, yes, 4K video. Oh, yeah, so how about I prioritize that? I'm like, okay, never mind. Just kind of wanted to see, like, a cyclone here. I wonder if any cyclones are happening on Earth right now. Let's see. Cyclone... Today, I don't know. Let me see. Is there any cyclones happening right now? Because maybe if we get around to a different one, we're following the Send drone, I think, which is interesting. Let me lower the quality. Oh, it's at 360. We're good. Hold on. Cyclone. Let's see if I can go to today. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. I completely forgot. YouTube got rid of the fucking... They got rid of the stupid thing that, like, lets you figure out, like,
I like to have proof of my claims since there were a lot of frauds in my community in the old days.
Oh, you're good, man. I like to have my proof. Yeah, that's fair. I get it. You know. That's fair enough. Okay. I have no idea where this is. No, this is the fall asleep people, the ASMR guys. Snow. Anybody? This is the US. Cyclones happening. Texas. I just want cyclones, like anywhere that's a cyclone, because if we're following Earth, there's gotta be... I really wish that I could, like, find out the weather of, like, just what's happening around the world. Hold on. Weather tracker world. Let's see if I can find it. Hurricane tracker. Nope, do not show my location. Search.
Can't you just search up what a cyclone looks like from space in your search browser?
I did. I literally did. And it just kind of doesn't really do it justice. Like,
I like the sound of the rain, but unfortunately the storms that cause the rain...
Like, I was trying to find one that was like a full view of the Earth, but like, it's just, there's not really... Yeah, I don't know. Because it's like all sped up and shit, but like looking at it in real time just is so beautiful looking. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like so pretty. Like, I've seen real footage of it.
Hi.
Like, I've seen footage of, hi, how you doing, Biscuit? How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Yeah, like, cyclones just look so...
How are you doing today?
So wild. I'm doing okay. How about you? Hope everything's going well for you. Yeah, because I'm like, because you're used to seeing like this sped up footage or like this weird, or this weirdness of that. Okay, it's not me this time. I'm sorry. There's no way. No way I'm lagging that much. Yeah, I mean, it's the footage, dude. It's like, it looks really beautiful in real time. But like, I can't find footage of it from
I'm going to go since
space.
the technical difficulties are getting worse.
Alright, you have a good night, son. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, because people from YouTube are fine. Specifically Twitch. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's just interesting to see, like...
What RHE fuck, I got gifted a sub in a stream that I can't fucking watch since it's 18 plus.
That's funny. That happens.
I'm doing good, I don't know if my BF will propose or if I should.
BF will propose or if I should... Oh my god. Proposals? My goodness. I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever you think is right, you know. I mean, it's up to you, you know. It's I'm not in your relationship, so I would not know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just want to see video of it, you know. Going from space. Is this video? Let's see. Yes, this has to be real. Videos from space. There we go. Perfect. Hold on. Sorry, cyclones are so fucking cool to watch. This one's kind of more zoomed in, but that's alright. God damn. God damn. That's a big cyclone. It's probably just really close, but yeah. I don't know. I swear it's usually moving more. Or maybe not. Maybe cyclones don't move that much. I thought it moves a little bit more. I mean, it's slow, but yeah, interesting. Maybe it is sped up footage. I swear, the last time that I saw footage of this kind of stuff, it was so beautiful looking. Like, it looked really cool. But I just can't find anymore.
The one time that I actually get gifted a subscription, it's in a stream that I can't watch.
Of course.
Y'all, yesterday I had a
Sounds
dream where I
happen.
got married to my woman friend. I think my unconscious mind along with my conscious mind is lesbian.
Conscious mind. I wouldn't know,
We
man.
both are boys, so I don't know cause we have been together 1.5 years.
We're boys and we've been together for half years. I mean, you're adults. Like, so, you know, it's like if you feel like you want to be married, get engaged, go for it. You know, only person that can make that decision is you. Interesting. This guy just is just like involved in space. God, this is so cool. There's just like a whole channel on this kind of thing. Why is this channel not more popular? God, this is so cool. I love shit like this, bro. This is so fucking cool, bro. Oh no, wait. Are they using AI? No! No, they're not. They're using real footage. Oh my god. God damn, this dude just like archives this footage. What the fuck? This is so fucking cool. God, I love stuff like this. I'm my little fucking ADHD brain like space. I'm like I fucking love space. I'm sorry. It's just so fucking cool sometimes. Just kind of wish that like, you know, this is kind of the shit that humanity would focus on instead of other shit, but whatever. Instead of like destroying each other. I don't know. Damn, it's like this is the kind of thing that I just wish. I just fucking wish, man. It's kind of
Space, no, I understand space is so fun to look at and research.
it is, dude. It's just so fucking cool just to watch it. I'm like, it's so fun. I'm like, I know that there's not really, you know, like look at this. There's like a full fucking podcast like on space. There's like simulations. It's just cool. I'm subscribing to this channel. I love fucking space stuff. Does this person upload anymore? They do. They still upload. Hell yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's from an official website called space.com. Interesting. That's cool, man. God damn. It's kind of disappointing that more people are not like into stuff like this though. Like look how low the views are, bro. Like it's just so the views are so low. Maybe it's cuz it's
Shame that
from
it takes so long to travel to planets and shit. Though that is expected.
yeah. Like I just, you know, it's just like too bad that this kind of stuff just isn't, you know, people just kind of don't look at this stuff as much. Cuz I'm like it's like footage of literal space. Like it's just
I
it's
have donated 25k towards space research.
oh my god, that's a lot. God damn. All right. God damn, that's a lot of fucking money. Well, good. I appreciate it. Shit. You're the reason why why this kind of stuff still exists. Cuz god damn, I fucking stuff is so interesting. Hold on. Supernova? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's
Visit
animation.
Chandra's beautiful over more than 2.5 decades. Kepler's supernova remnant, named after the German astronomer Johannes Kepler, was first spotted in the night sky in 1604. Today, astronomers know that a white dwarf star exploded when it exceeded a critical mass after pulling material from a companion star or merging with another white dwarf. This kind
Yes,
of
we know
supernova
this.
is known as a Type 1a, and scientists use it to measure the expansion of the universe. Supernova remnants, the debris fields left behind after a stellar explosion,
Sorry.
often glow strongly in X-ray light because the material has been heated to millions of degrees from the blast. The remnant is located in
Hold
our
on.
galaxy, about 17,000 light-years from Earth.
Yeah,
This
kinda,
is
they get a lot of money
relatively
from the
close
government.
in cosmic terms,
Oops.
and allows Chandra to make exquisite
Sorry,
images of the debris
the
and how it changes
thing's going
with
away.
time.
Shit.
This latest movie
God damn it,
includes
it
Chandra's
won't
X-ray data
Move back to the...
from 2000, 2004, 2006, 2014, and 2025. This makes it the longest spanning movie that Chandra has ever released.
Ooh.
It also allows astronomers to watch as the remains from this shattered star crash into material already thrown out into space. The researchers used the movie to show that the fastest parts of the remnant are traveling at about 13.8 million miles per hour, or about 2% of the speed of light, moving towards the bottom of the image.
Fancy
Meanwhile,
shit.
the
I have
slowest
$250K
parts
plus
are
and 7
traveling towards
supercars.
the top at about 4 million miles per hour. This
K
is a large
plus and 7
difference in
supercars?
speed,
That's a
and
lot of
astronomers
cars.
think it
God
is
damn.
explained by the gas that the remnant is plowing into towards the top of the image being denser than the gas towards the bottom. This gives scientists information about the environments into which this star exploded. Supernova explosions and the elements they hurl
What
into
is the
space
picture
are the
thing?
lifeblood of new stars and planets. Understanding exactly how they behave is crucial to knowing our cosmic history.
I mean, cosmic history, sure, but I mean, I don't know.
7 supercars. Wowza, that's cool.
Also, supercars. What's considered a supercar, if you don't mind me asking? God damn, I fucking love space. I'm sorry. I'm not very smart. I'm not intelligent. Like, I'm not like super intelligent, so I'm like, I don't have the most strenuous vocabulary,
Also, why did autocorrect correct cars into dads?
into dads. Haha. Boom ching. No. Yeah. I don't know. I love stuff like this. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I just really fucking wish, like, the world would, like, just focus on more, right? Because it's like, stuff like this is the reason why, like, like, I don't know, stuff like this is just cool. I get it, it's space, so technically, like, I get it, it's not necessarily priority one, but I don't know. I just wish we would just, like, I just wish that, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. I wish that, like, science was just not, like, a thing that, like, that people would, that is, like, something that wouldn't go into, like, how do I say this? Like, politics, right? It's like, I just wish that, like, fucking politicians would just not fucking, like, do, like, not fucking touch science and, like, just let like funding still go into science, but, like, also at the same time, like, just let scientists do what they're supposed to do. To be fair, at the same time,
Race type cars and cars that look nice and fancy.
race type cars that look nice and fancy. Well, good for you. I'm glad it, do you actually race in any of them? Do you do any, like, real racing? That would be kind of fun. Sounds fun as hell. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish, like, science would just be like, I don't know. Just wish, like, fucking politicians would keep their fingers out of science or pharmacy. Like, God, I really
I had to
fucking
mute someone on my channel because they said, this person is a zoo, when I'm not.
nope. No, they are not. No, you are not. Yeah, I fucking hate people that do that shit. Hate when people say that kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just like, don't get me wrong. I get the idea. There's also just, like, scientists that tried to make fucking dinosaurs come back, which just, Jesus Christ. But, it's like, other than that, I'm like, I think that science is just such a beautiful thing, Obviously, we got to keep restrictions on stuff like that, but, at the same time, I just kind of wish that scientists would just have, like, I just kind of wish that, like, modern science would, not be touched by, like, by, what do I call it? Be touched by fucking people that don't know anything about it. I don't know how to explain it. I just wish there was, like, I wish we just had, like, like a section. Like, I mean, we do, but I wish we just, like, had a section that was, like, I guess it wouldn't matter. I don't know. It's annoying. Like, the world really should be, like, more focusing on...
Don't bring dinosaurs back like hello. I'd rather not have a huge ass apex predator walking around.
Yeah.
I have done it not doing street racing again, I just do drag racing with AM4 GT5.
Drag racing. Sorry. I was trying to come up with a joke, but, I couldn't figure out what joke to make there. Glad to hear it.
Drag queens reading to children.
They man, I can't believe they will let them drive. I can't believe they would let them drive on the road, but I can't believe they'll bring drag queens on the road, but they won't let them near the children. I'm sorry. They would let them near the children, but they wouldn't let them drive on the road. Just like I just can't imagine. It's just like really funny because I just think of like a drag queen, like just fucking like they're just like moving. Like I don't know if you've seen that episode of Gumball. Like I can't just imagine that fucking, like, that episode of Gumball where they just like drive like just air, like just like invisible like air, and then they like fly, like they start like moving at insane speeds across the road. That's what I just imagine drag queens like doing with that. That would be really fucking funny. Yeah, I'm a part of drag racing. Start floating and like skirting across the... Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, I lost a friend to street racing. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully they die doing what they love though, honestly. I sorry, that sounds dark. I just, I mean that in the best way. I hope they just, people that do a hobby that they love, it's the best way to go out sometimes is to go out with something that you love the most, It's like accidents happen, and, and I hope that, what do I call it? And, I'm, at least, like, they didn't suffer.
Sorry for your loss, Biscuit.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry, I'm not the best with death. Ironically, a guy that also has a million diseases and is dying, ironically, is also a person that likes going out in, like, the weirdest ways, so I apologize. I'm not the best with it. Where did the reference I had for the building go? Oh no, hold on.
Same. I'm not great with compliments or serious topics either.
Yeah. I'm just not great with a lot of things because I just don't take a lot of things seriously. Like, so it's just really hard for me to do that. I apologize.
I just don't know what to say or do.
Yeah.
It was 2 years ago that it happened.
Yeah, still. Sorry that happened.
Hello, nobody. What do you do in your free time? Like seriously, you went to school or work already, you just got home, what do? My guess is that you hop on Discord and play with the boys. Or maybe you kick back, watch some shit anime, or maybe you just watch some YouTube.
Shit anime? Sometimes, alright? Hey. Come on, just because there's like a 50 million different types of anime that like that are just like there to waste your time doesn't mean that there's not an occasional time that I watch anime that's good, you know. Not saying, I'm not saying that Western animation is not far superior from anime, but kind of is. But no, I'm just joking. In forms of writing style, at least visual style, yeah, anime people kind of just win on the visual aspect. But I will say this, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's not all the time, but sometimes. I do kind of agree with that. All right, never mind. I'm not helping my point here.
Yeah, I can see you. What the fuck? Personally, I do the same thing. I like playing games
I go
and
visit
talking
my
to
friend
my
in the
friends,
hospital.
but I also like to draw.
I go visit my friend in the hospital. I'm glad. That's good. That's called a friend, and that's good. I'm glad you're doing that. I know it may not seem like much, but when somebody visits somebody, like, at their time of probably not in the best situation, like, being in kind of the worst situation, or probably being at like near rock bottom of their life, it's great to, it's great to have just somebody there to ease the pain a little bit. Even when you're in a shitload of physical pain, it still helps, like, it helps having somebody there to just kind of ease your mind.
Or come up with stories, or make videos, or learn how to code, or something.
God damn it, ad. Okay, I guess I'll wait for the ad to finish, and then we'll go on to the next thing. It would be nice to look at the reference of this building if there wasn't a shitload of trees in the way. Alright. Let's see. Let me look at these buildings over here, then. Oh, where the fuck did I go? That is not where I wanted to go. That is not where I wanted to go. God damn it. Okay, glad you're back. Yeah, what was I saying? Forgot. Hi, Bang. How was work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well
What
for
is this
you.
video?
I don't know, honestly. We're so little into it right now, so I have no idea. He's talking about things that we do after work, and and so far some of them have definitely been correct for sure. So
I'm tired. I'm just going to watch stream and hiya bang.
all right, no problem, Russ. You're good. You don't need to chat.
Oh, the thumbnail is different.
Something, I don't fucking know, like
She's a cop,
literally
and I told
whatever.
doctors to
But
not
I
tell
just
her
got
about me
off
paying
of
for her
work,
bills.
man. I'm fucking tired, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, the thumbnail is different? Different to what? She's a cop, and I told doctors to
Anyway,
not
yeah, I know because I was here.
to tell her about me paying her bills? Is that illegal?
Different than I expected.
Hold on. I mean, well, if you're doing that, just saying, doctors kind of have to tell them that, because that person will be confused, like, if they don't get a
Hi,
bill,
I'm KW.
like, somebody would have to tell them eventually. So,
Hi, Mossy.
also, that's really expensive. Like, god damn.
X3.
Hi, MK. How you doing? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you.
X3.
And now we're X3.
Gonna chill out for a little, talk to the boys, maybe play some Bloons Tower Defense, and dang.
Bloons Tower Defense isn't multiplayer, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. Yeah, it is. I remember how many times I've lost to the one where it was like the Bloons Tower Defense battles. My god, I lost so often in that game. Anyway.
Dang, it's nighttime already. Well, I guess time goes by fast when you're having fun, but I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed. What a fun day.
X3
Good
IG.
night, everyone. Then I wake up, and dang it.
And then it's just like a repeat of the same
used to play
thing
Bloons TD.
50 million times over. Let's play Bloons Tower Defense. Yeah, everybody, I think, has once in
I
their
gotta
life.
go to work again.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe a lot of the new gen people probably haven't.
8 hours later, and boom, I'm off of work. Let's fucking go. Now I can relax and play games with my friends. Then I go to sleep and wake up and go to work. I get home, I get on Discord, I play games, I go to sleep, I wake up, work, play games, sleep, wake up, work, game, 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 sleep.
I mean, this isn't entirely true though, because most people don't usually do that because they have hobbies. And there's probably some people that do their hobbies. A lot of people, like, anybody that does this just needs to get a hobby, right? I don't know how to explain this, but it's like, it's always good to be somebody that is doing something other than, you know, doing that same cycle over and over again. You know, there is, like, you know, hobbies that people should have.
I'm good gonna HAB to pull an all-nighter VC of some high school present to all the school for next week, but I have submit TMR. This is the last time I sign up to Animate SMTH for a group project TWT. I have higher power in places and she gets told someone paid for it 40k surgery.
Jesus Christ. Also, I don't think you should be saying that. That's not entirely a good thing here. I don't know if you want to say stuff like that here. Hobby is being a furry. That is fair. Yeah, and that's okay. You know. Gets told someone paid for it, 40k surgery. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She would be a little suspicious, like, if randomly she could just walk out, because unfortunately a lot of people, you know, expect to pay a high bill. So I'm like, it's great that you paid for it, but like, I wouldn't blame the doctors for telling her that, you know, just because they have to, because it's their job, unfortunately.
Wake up, work, game, sleep. I don't do anything. After a while, I just can't.
I mean, but you do. That's kind of the thing is hobby, and that's kind of also fine if you're somebody that has like a full-fledged career already. This person is quite young, so they don't understand what like just
is still a sketch.
They don't understand what like, you know, dies in animation is still a sketch. Still a sketch. That's fine. What? What'd you yeah, I'm like, I don't think, like, this guy is young,
friends, so yeah.
right? I have hacker friends, so yeah. What? But, like, okay. Not related, but thank you, question mark?
BTW.
Mean mine, by the way. Yeah, well, animation, sometimes it can be, that's kind of the reason it takes a while, you know, it's not supposed to be easy. Anyway, yeah, this person is still quite young, so they don't really recognize, like, just sometimes that, like, he's still probably at his crummy, like, minimum wage, like, customer service job. Usually a lot of people that have a career already and have a job and have, you know, or at least before all the AI shit came in, people would technically do that cycle, but that would be also okay, you know? You don't have to do anything insane or mesmerizing or out of the blue to just be okay with your modern life, right? People just tend to get hobbies. It's just, this guy is so young that I don't think he understands it yet. I think he's still definitely, like, somebody that is younger. So I'm like, I just don't, like, what do you call it? I get the idea, but that does eventually change. I don't know how to explain it, but the cycle would eventually change if you're somebody that eventually does get, like, you know, a job with, like, a, you know, with, like, a degree, like, some blue-collar job, right? Like, it's not the worst type of cycle, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of people that live like that, and it's okay, you know? It's not the worst thing in the world.
I can't take it anymore. Every day I'm tired from work, so every day I'm chilling out for a little.
Yeah, but, well, that's the problem, then don't, you know? It's like, then do something that is worth it. Do, like, this guy, I mean, he's clearly making YouTube videos. This is his hobby. He may just think he's somebody that just games and like, works and that's it, but, like, I don't think, it's kind of funny that the most obvious thing that he's doing is this. This is his hobby. I don't think he's been doing it for 10 months. So it's like he's what's the job? Badoom ching. Yeah, I know. Fortunately, in today's modern world. What do I call it? Yeah, this guy makes stuff for the past he's been making stuff for the past 10 months. This is his hobby. That's not the only 3 things he does. He also makes YouTube videos. There's your hobby right there. That's okay. He doesn't probably have like a career that he's going for either though. That's probably also why, so.
I'm at my computer all day, every day, and what do I have to show for it? Nothing. I can't even remember what I did. It's just a blur of having played games.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that feeling. And it sucks because it's not like
Yeah.
I'm jumping at the gun to start working on something right after I just stopped
I know
working.
what a
You
job is.
mean like this video? Like I know what a job is. Yeah, I know. That's why I said Badoon ching like a joke. Yeah. Sorry. Didn't mean to get aggressive there. I apologize. Yeah, I mean like it's just like that's the funniest thing. He's trying to like act like he's not doing anything even though he's been doing something. Like it's okay to relax every once in a while. Like he clearly like I'm looking at this dude's channel right now and it's like he's definitely like a kid, but like he makes stuff every 2 fucking weeks. Like what?
Do you support furries?
I support furries depending on what you mean by that. I definitely support the people that like, actually want to make this a community, but lately furries have been kind of jerks because of like the whole AI thing, but I've already given my 2 cents on that. I'm not gonna repeat it because a bunch of people in chat have already heard me talk about this like 50 million times. Yeah, but anyway, this guy's channel, man, it's like he's like this guy doesn't recognize he already has a fucking hobby. It's like it's this channel. Like he's like, oh yeah, well I'm so tired because it feels like I'm doing nothing. You are doing something. I'm like, you are doing something, and you have something in the show for it. Like I don't get this argument right now. It would be different, but like if it was different, but I don't know.
Working for 8 hours straight. So I have to
Yes,
use
I
all
get
my
it.
willpower just to not do nothing all day. But also, I don't even know
But you don't have to do that. Oh my god. All right, whatever.
what I want to do. What do I draw? How do I come up with a cohesive story? Learning how to code is fucking boring. Being creative?
Yeah, I mean, yes, but like at the same time, it's like, you always do creative things on fumes, and that's okay. That's the reason why you can't just get the end results, like, unfortunately, as
What
much as
about
I
baby?
wish
Because
you
I know
could.
some people have different options on them.
What about baby furs? Because here's the thing. I am a furry. I am a baby fur. I am like fine with all of them. But the problem that I have right now is a very recent thing. It's specifically because IT guys created like AI, right? And I know it was furries because the reason why I know this is because furries because the first thing that AI got really good at was furries, which made me recognize the fact that it was some AI douchebag or some IT douchebag that that went to like some artist page and basically like looked at like the commissions, right? And he wanted a commission of some of his fucking whatever furry OC with a giant huge cock and like a fucking 20-pack abs, like, doing something fucking crazy. And the artist was like, okay, $60 or some shit, probably, right? It was probably like an NSFW artist, because it always is, because you're making YIF, And that guy, and then the IT guy was like, oh no, that's way too, like, he's like, no, even though this fucker probably got paid like $40-50 a fucking hour, for his IT job, and instead of paying a fucking artist, he decided to decided to be a little bitch about it and make a fucking like machine that steals all that artwork and then just mashes it together
Furries
and
are
puts it
rich
into like, what do you call it? Furries are rich, kinda? They are, yes. That's my problem, is the fact that they are rich and they can afford that shit, but then they decide to use a fucking generative AI machine. It would be different if they weren't like that, but most of them are. And I hate the fact that like that the guy that like I know that furries created it because there ain't no fucking way that some other fucker even thought about like IT and art. There
Sorry,
ain't
when
no
I fell
way.
asleep, and I'm going to again.
All right, you have a good night, Rose. Appreciate you hopping on by for a bit. Sorry. Yeah, that's the part of furries that I hate. I currently at the moment I am very not pro furry because of that type of like dynamic right now. Because a lot of furries that I have been around have like are those people. They have developed that like they would be that guy that would develop that type of shit. And they don't understand like the integrity of art, and it pisses me off like intensely. It really, really does. Because, like, for years, like, furries and artists were very big allies with each other, even though furries were, like, in IT and shit, and they just fucked it up. And I'm like, and I'm not okay with that, you know? It's like, there's, like, a little fucking furry, like, the whole, like, war between, like, AI and anti-AI, and, like, the whole, like, war between that type of, like generative, like, prompting and art war. It's because like it's a furry war. It's civil furry war. Just like that fucking TikTok, but instead it's real this time. Compared to like how it was on TikTok like in 2018 when everybody would have like this furry war, quote unquote. Like it's just back, but this time it's like it's a furry civil war and it's real this time and it fucking sucks. Like I don't, I am okay with furries, but I do not like furries that do not understand art. And furries don't. That's the problem. A lot of them don't. They don't get it. It's like some of them just don't fucking get it. And I've seen that for a while. 350 plus furries that don't use AI. Oh yeah, and that's fine. Like I said, like, and that's fine. There's a lot of people that do, but they're like, it's just for years, even before AI existed, furries have not.
Keep talking, this is interesting 3.
Yeah, personally think this is a stretch, but keep talking, this is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've been at fucking meetups and shit before AI even existed. It was like, or not AI existed, but before this Gen AI thing became like into the general public, like furries have always been this frustrating group of people that I have tried consistently to like get them to understand the real meaning of art. Even before this AI thing happened. Now that this AI thing exists, now that Gen AI exists, it is much more frustrating to explain to furries even more about art. Because it's like they don't, like a lot of them do not understand it, and it is the majority of them that do not understand art. There's a lot of people that do, but a vast majority think that it's just purely visual. Very recently, it is starting to seem like finally, fucking finally, the general public is a lot easier to convince, but it's finally starting to see that, like, seeing that people are starting to finally get the actual idea of why art is made in the first place. That is the thing that, like, that I am, like, because Artifice has always existed, but corpos have always muddied it because they've hired artists to do stuff, right? But now they don't. And now people are starting to see the, like, artificiality of Artifice versus art, Because Artifice replicates art, but isn't art. Like, it tries to be an illusion of art, but isn't art. While art is, a form of expression of the person themselves. You know who created an art piece if you're familiar with that person, right? You know a human being created art. You do not know that a human being created Artifice, right? It's a very different type of thing, It's like you can definitely tell, it's like it's the reason why why I encourage people to read like physical books in libraries, like some old literature sometimes, because you can tell like the intention. It's like history sometimes, It's crazy. There's so many things that art is that Artifice just cannot do, that has been trying to pretend to be for years. And now that it exists, it's made it better how do you say it? It's made it better for artists rather than worse. I don't know how to explain it. Like, yes, financial wise, sure. But like artistical wise, it's made people start recognizing like and appreciating art for what it is compared to just being content, right? compared to just being content, compared to just being ads, compared to just being like something that exists. It's actually like, it's great, but at the same time, there's also just the vast majority of furries specifically are just the people that have been frustrating with it. Lately, it's been changing, but it's like I still just have trouble fucking trying to convince furries specifically about art. Obviously, the artists, they're my allies, so it's easier for like, I don't know. It's like like the art community has come together so fucking much for this problem, and I'm so proud of my community for it. But like furries themselves, oof, man, is it hard? Is it really fucking hard? I don't know. It's like this is I would say personal experience, but I'm just like communicating with other artists on this situation has really been like showing that this isn't just a me problem. This is just a world problem. Like this is just a problem with just furries right now, I don't know. People are getting the idea, but my god. It's like, is it rough? It is rough, I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's different when it comes to like fucking slop, but like it's another thing when it's another thing when trying to like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I've said this before. AI is made for greed, not for like artistic integrity. I care so much more about that, I don't like I don't even like content creation, because content creation is not art. Art, art can be content creation, but content creation cannot be art, I don't know how to explain that.
Although
but,
fun,
yeah.
it's hard work. I mean, even if I start working on something, it's difficult to keep working on it. So is
Yes,
it just a problem
that's
with
normal.
motivation? Because I suck ass at drawing, but that doesn't stop me. Like,
Yeah, same here.
I know this objectively isn't a good drawing, but look at it. It's cool as fuck. I think it gets the point across, and that's all that really
Yes.
matters. But what if I want to draw something a little too complicated? Then it's a problem of skill, because now I physically can't get my idea across.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that's why you use the restrictions that you have as well. This is another advantage of being an old head on this kind of on like art, right? It's like, it's just you work with the restrictions you have, not the, and you improve over time, right? You may not think it, but you do improve over time by using like the restrictions that you have, and you do get better. You just, eventually people hit a ceiling, but that's okay. Not everybody has to hit this like unlimited domain, right? You can always get your point across no matter what the restriction is. Okay. I really drew those buildings completely differently. I'm trying to like figure out how I can give these guys a little bit more flair. Guess I can put something on top of it. So that was this bottom piece right here. I'm looking at like a reference image. I'm sorry. I can't show you because it's like a real life place. So, okay, yeah, because that's that bar. Here's that rooftop. Okay, yeah, I can definitely go. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, I can definitely draw this then. Perfect.
It's the same thing with creating stories. I can think of cool premises all day long.
Oh,
I can
for
think
sure.
of cool moments all I want, but I can't come up with the rest, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's because it's also hard because like when you start actually drawing it, like drawing an idea, it doesn't really necessarily come together. Like that, you do need to like just kind of write down like everything, and you'll be like, wow, this is shit. But then you'll keep doing it over and over and over again and improving over and over and over again, and eventually you will get better, right? Like eventually you will start recognizing it's like, okay, this is definitely something that is more interesting. I don't know how to explain it, but you can tell eventually.
Like, I'm a creative guy, but my mind
Same.
just blanks. If I write it down,
Everybody's does.
pace around, lay in my bed, my progress just slows to a crawl, and
Oh,
my
for
story
sure.
will go nowhere. And learning how to code is fucking boring. But it doesn't even stop there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I definitely am a person that's not a fan of coding, for sure. I'm not too entirely sure. Like when it comes to like video games, for fucking sure, learning coding is like fantastic. But anything else, I don't really know, to be honest. Maybe for like a website, sure. But yeah. And coding is kind of more based off of like, that's more based off of just boring shit and it sucks. That's the kind of stuff that I think AI is useful for, is to just like help with code and shit. Because goddamn, nobody likes coding, including me. I do not ever like, learning coding is a pain in the fucking ass, and like I just, one day I will probably pick it back up again, but god, I don't know, man.
There. I
I'll
mean,
have some
I can
trouble.
draw a picture or make a story or animate a fight scene or
Yes.
try to code. But will the drawing even mean anything to me? Or did I just look up Isagi and bar for bar redraw a panel from the manga?
Hey, Color.
Yeah, that can happen. Hi, Pro Tic. How was work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's also what happens too. You should assess and like have a plan for your art if you're going to like make it as well, because sometimes, yes, just straight up starting to draw without like any premise or anything, yeah, that can be trouble. That can be absolute trouble, because you will just create the same thing as like someone else, like by complete accident, because you thought you did something creative, or you did something completely different, but you didn't. Yeah, shit happens, it fucking sucks. Like, don't get me wrong, if you accidentally do it, that's fine, but then there's also like, but when you do stuff without any freaking what do I call it? Hell. What's hell? Yeah, if you do it without like any kind of plan, yeah, it can become a problem. There's things that just don't work out well, There's some things you should. Like, shitposts are perfect for like when you just draw something, but then like, when it comes to making like very how do I say this? Like planned, or when it comes to like, structural like material, you need to have structure. I don't know. Like when it comes to like very how do I say this? Like sophisticated writing. Not even sophisticated, but like trying to find the word. Like the very non-artificial writing. Not artificial. Fuck is the word I'm looking for? Like when you make something by like just winging it, like rather like, and it turns out bad. I don't know. Like, it just improving art sometimes doesn't work out, but sometimes it does. It just really depends on the premise that you start
Will
with.
my story even be finished? The animation is probably stick
Yeah.
figures, and it doesn't matter if I know how to write a function if I don't even know what it does.
Yes.
I just want to make
Wolf Tico the
something
fucker from Las Vegas banned my baby ass from their Twitch and I got all upset and I'm still ticked.
Wolf Tico, the fucker from Las Vegas, banned my baby ass from their Twitch, and I got all upset and I'm ticked. Oh god, dude. God, I fucking hate that shit. Of course they did. Fucking course they did. What did yeah, dude, yeah, that's also another thing that's pissing me off, is just the fact that like that there's just randomly this fucking baby fur hate from out of fucking nowhere. It's like, despite us doing absolutely nothing wrong, Hold on, what is Wolf Tico? Hold on. Hate when we get banned from shit. That. You at least deserve a refund, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna bet that they're not gonna do that though. They're just gonna take your money and run. Oh, he's a Twitch channel? Oh, this dude looks like a fag. Sorry. Wow. Alright. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Wow, that was just impulse. Yeah, no, dude looks like a fucking... This OC looks like a douche. Oh my god, he's got the fucking, like, collar... He's got, like, the fucking turtleneck and everything. Jesus Christ, this dude looks like a douche. Oh my god. God damn. What a this guy. Of course he's got the big tittied fucking of course he's got the big tittied avatar with the huge thighs, the fucking bunny ass ears, and the fucking red, like, and changing the random eyes to red. And he fucking sits on VR chat and like just sits there doing nothing in these fucking sexual poses. God, he's a fucking what a whore. Sorry, wow, Jesus Christ, I am really just like letting all my frustrations out on furries. Like, this is the type of shit that I'm talking about, man. It's just like furries that do that shit. They have like the big titties and the fucking like, it's like they just use the big titted avatars with the huge thighs and like, and then just like act like they're hot shit. They're fucking whores. He's a whore. And I'm like, and they act like they're not hard. Thank God you're helping out ranting on him. Well, he's a whore. Like, I mean, like, seriously, okay. Like, what is the difference between this and an e-girl? Like, seriously, what's the difference between this and an e-girl, right? Like, what's the difference? There's no difference here, right? Like, it's like, look at this, man. It's like, okay, hold on. One sec. Like, it's just like, what's the difference? There's no fucking difference. Like, this is the problem. Because you remember when people would, like, bitch about e-girls all the time? This is what the type of shit we're talking about. Hold on. I'm trying to, like, remove the fucking... The thing is counter. There it is. Yeah, like, seriously, what fucking... Oh my god. Okay, hold on. There's so many things on my screen. Hold on. Okay, I'll see if I can, like, move it around a little bit.
That is the stream he yelled at me.
The stream he yelled at me? What? He could go fuck himself. He's a whore. He's an e-girl. He's a fucking e-girl on Twitch. But instead, like, that's what he is. I think it's a dude, like, it's obviously a dude, but, like, good God, man, he's just an e-girl. Like, I don't even think I would even want to be a part of that type of chat anyway. Because I'm like, who the fuck wants to be, like, a part of, like, a whore's chat? God, man, he's just a fucking e-girl. Like, that's what he is. It's just, he has just a VR chat avatar. Like, I hate, like, you know, I hate people like that, man. It's like, people have already given their 2 cents on that kind of thing. It's awful.
I don't know what time slot it is, but he yelled at me.
Time slot it is, but he yelled at me? Of course he did, because he's a fucking, like, it doesn't, you know, to be honest, like, you dodged a bullet, bro. Like, you dodged a bullet, like, even giving this guy any kind of attention, because he's an e-girl. Like, do not give e-girls attention anyway, you know? Like, these types of people just fucking, they're jackasses. Like, they clearly, he's like, I guarantee he's one of those people that, like, would be like, $5 a month? You can't give $5 a month to me, this streamer, because I totally deserve your money? Fucking Christ. I'm sorry, I'm letting all my, like, frustration about e-girls, like, right into this dude's channel. Like, jeez Louise. Like, God, it's like his character, like, you know, he dresses this way, but he looks like 50 times uglier too. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just like, you know, obviously I'm not much of a looker myself, but I don't pretend to be. Jeez Louise, man, like, some fucking, it's like, this guy just needs to fight, like, ay, God. People like this have followings, and it just annoys the shit out of me. This is what I'm talking about. You remember how I said there's content creators versus artists? This guy's a content creator.
If I ever see you add me on any social platform, you're fucked.
If I ever see you add me on any social platform, then you're fucked. You should totally just fuck with them and put some memes in front, like, you know, fuck with them with social media. Be a troll, you know, fuck it. I'm like, bro, like, honestly, this guy is a fucking whore. It's like, he is a whore, and he does, like, you know, it's just crazy. This is what I'm talking about. He's not an artist, he's a content creator. I do not like, this is the problem that I am talking about. I am okay with content creators that just don't pretend to be anything else, but this guy's, like, trying to pretend like he's a part of this fucking community when he doesn't even fucking try, probably. Like, I mean, like, it's crazy. I don't like people like this. Of course, he's a part of the fucking teams. The fucking Twitch team bullshit. Wolf. They're all fucking wolves, too. Of course, he's a part of, like, let's look at it. There's another big titty anime bitch That's like, you know, it's of course a part of this. Big thighs, huge anime titties. This one's doing a fake like VR yoga thing. Like, God, bro. God, I hate this artificiality. I hate artificiality like this, bro. Honestly. But it's whatever, dude. It's like, God. Just, I hate stuff like this, man. The fuck is Limit You? Oh, God. Oh, this person's even larger. Of course, big titty goth girl. Big titty goth girl again. But instead it's a VR character. It's like people in our fucking community. I have to deal with people like this, man. This is why you see why furries don't like me now. You see why I get banned sometimes, because it's like because I just don't like these guys. They're not real. Like they're just so fucking fake. And it's like they clearly do shit for the attention, and that's it. It's like they fucking love the attention. Like these guys are no better than Asmon garbage. These guys are no better than these large like streamers, bro. Like, this is my fucking problem. These guys try to act like they're far superior when they're not. It's just like, God, man. It's like these, like, people just don't get it. They don't get it. And this is my problem with it, you know? It's like sometimes I just care about the fucking integrity of art sometimes, you know? God. Anyway, I don't know. But in the end, these guys still lose because they paid an artist to make their fucking VR chat model. They would be nothing without the artist that works for them. I'll tell you that. Ay.
I want to scream at him and say, "Hey, Wormy, you still here?"
Wormy, you still here? I have no idea. I'm not sure. Yeah, he can go fuck himself, honestly. Yeah, dude fucking is just, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. I did not expect that I was gonna like start acting like that, but like you could tell like I get frustrated a lot at a lot of things, but like, man, dude, this is just something else. God damn it, I closed my page that was showing that. No, I didn't. Okay. Hold on. So this is the building here. Why is it so different? Is this here? Like this. Ow. Like this. Yeah, because this is like this. Yeah, so okay, cool. It's the two edging parts right here. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, but you dodged a bullet. You dodged a fucking bullet because this guy doesn't deserve your attention anyway. Sorry, they don't. You know, sorry, not sorry. I should say they don't deserve your attention.
Emma, shuck my sleep-deprived eye animation in art and go back to doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing, lols.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Shuck my sleep-deprived animation and art and go back to doing the thing. Ooh, wait. Ooh, art. Hold on. Speaking of art, let's check it out. Let's look at it. Let's see what we got here.
It's ABD. Bad. Lols.
Lies.
No, don't
Lies. Okay, I kind of wish I read that before. I'm not sure what's going on here. Is it just the guy being disintegrated? I see.
Hi, EMK the Prado again.
Hold on, wait. Here, hold on. I can do the best audio. Hold on. Wait, 1 sec. Hold on. I can't scream or anything, but I'll give it a shot. Hold on. Let me see if I can fuck with this. Let me see. I don't know what the hell he's saying, but let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I can colorify this. Not sure. Hmm. I actually don't know how I can make this goofier. Let's see. It looks like that's a
Don't make me see.
mirror. Don't make me see. Oh, okay.
Look at the moon.
The moon. I see. Wait, hold on. Introverts, hold on. Introverts when they what do you call it? Introverts when
Load
they
my forger to fix the fire.
introverts when they meet a person for the first time.
No, don't make me see.
Bapping the toaster.
Introverts when they see somebody looking at them in the eyes. I don't know. When you see somebody looking at you like directly in the eyes. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking around. All right. I'll stop. Me when somebody says look me directly in the eyes. God. Oh God, I have to ask for ketchup, but I don't want to look. Oh God, fuck. Oh God, my meal's wrong. I need to actually ask to. Oh wait, hold on. Oops. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Anyway, what? Sorry, what happened? What did I miss? I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. I got one more. Hold on. Oh damn, I didn't ask for pickles. I gotta ask for him to take it off. Hey, can I get off? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm sorry. It's just really fucking funny. All right, I'm done. I'm done doing that stupid shit. All right. Fucking hell. It's so fucking stupid. All right. I apologize.
The TDS is not letting my screen message play.
No. How dare it? Is it all caps? Is that why? Oh my God. I don't know if MK is still here, but God, I hope.
It's like 2:30 a.m. My arms are cackled. Am dying XDDD.
Of course.
2:30.
God damn it. Okay, see, I'm glad somebody else got joy in that. Fucking hell. God damn it.
I think so.
It's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm like fucking ruining your animation. I'm like ruining the fucking thing that you spent like hours on with my stupid sharp, like my stupid shit post. Fucking hell. God damn it.
More like 20 minutes.
More like 20 minutes
But you'll
still. I'm sorry. I'm like fucking, I just fucking, I had to like add something. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm still dying over here. All right. All right. All right, already.
Matters. Yeah, I want to be good at drawing, but I mostly just want to draw something meaningful to me. If someone read a story,
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the reason why you make art in the first place. It's supposed to be a piece of you. If you aren't, then that's kind of a problem. I feel like that's more of a... It probably seems a little bit more personal to him than anything else, you know? And that's okay, you know, it's hard. It really is. It's hard to figure out, like, you know, how to like express yourself in the right way and do something just for you to make sure that like that you end up making something that you're proud of, you know. It's hard. It is. It's really, really difficult to like do something that like, you know, you do for yourself, but like also is something that like you're like that's meaningful to you, you know. It takes a while, you know, but you have to just kind of let yourself let your mind roam, sometimes, you know.
I made, I want them to get invested. If I code a game, I want it to be fun. I have all this
Yes,
shit I want to create,
it's
but my
true.
creative outlet is just non-existent. And the worst part is that
It's
nothing is
unfortunate.
stopping me. I could start and finish something amazing right now if I wanted to. The
Yeah.
universe would allow it, but I just can't. I don't know how, I guess. I can only do so much by myself. But maybe that's it. If only someone else would do something with me. I can draw the storyboard and they can draw the actual art.
That's called collaboration. You should join one of those, dude. You should join one of those. It's like there are many collaborations out there. Like, do that. Sometimes connections like that is important. That's how people
We
do
can
that in
bounce
first
ideas
place.
off each other when creating a story. We can animate different scenes for an animation. He can hold the camera while I'm acting. He can teach me how to code. Even if he doesn't know shit about coding, it's fun to both suck at it. So grab
Yeah.
a friend and I'm good, right? But there's my problem. No, I do actually have friends. So the
Okay.
problem is that they get home from a long, hard day at work. And
Yes.
guess what they want to do?
Game?
Fucking nothing. They want to relax. They don't want to
Yes.
do shit, and understandably so.
Yes.
They don't give a fuck about making some bitch ass story or comic
Mhm.
book. They just want to eat some fucking pizza, play Overwatch, and go
Yep.
to bed. Learning to code is literally the last thing on their mind.
Oh,
and
yeah.
sometimes
I
someone
bet.
does want to come up with a story, and you brainstorm ideas, and everything is going great. But then you realize that you have completely different schedules, and the one
Mhm.
time you guys talked was a once in a lifetime moment where the stars aligned, and for some reason you had the same day off. Or
Oof. I can relate to that.
they just don't care as much as you do. They talk about it once and never want to talk about it again.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna fucking explode. The only thing keeping me sane is being able to think about the little things I've come up with already. When it's nighttime and I'm laying
The classic Pokemon song, of course,
bed.
being used.
and I have about 10 minutes to myself before I inevitably fall asleep.
You get a million
I think
ideas.
about all the cool concepts I came up with a year ago. The cool fights I never drew. A game
Mhm.
idea that I will never see created.
Except
All
now.
these things that once filled me with so much inspiration and got me so excited. They've turned into nothing but comforting thoughts from the past that help me fall asleep. I'll never come up
I mean, that's also why you write some of them down. You know, I do that all the time. But again, this person is young, so it's like I'm not surprised that this person feels this way because I feel like every artist has gone through this. I've just kind of gone through all these already, so it's just like I know the answers. And I feel bad because I'm like sitting here being like, well, yeah, this is the answer, this is the answer, this is the answer, this is the answer. It's like, unfortunately, I have been around for so long that I just know the answer to all these kinds of things. I know the answer to a lot of this stuff. There's not anything for me to learn anymore about, like, there's not really as much for me to learn about, like, you know, these kinds of strategies because I am disciplined in art. I am disciplined in making content. I am disciplined, not content, but making entertainment. I am disciplined in the fact of, like, I may be burned out, but but I still want to stream, you know? It's like I still want to draw. I still want to do things. I am disciplined in the fact of just having friends and being social and, like, all of this stuff I do already have, but it's because of the fact that, like, that I've already set myself up for this. And funny enough, videos like this do remind me of a time when I just wasn't like that, you know? It really does show, like, the very big amount of progress you can make throughout, like, even just a little bit of time, you know? When I was 16, you know, I mean, when I was like, you know, when I was fucking 8 years old, I was doing stuff for, like, Machinima, right? And I thought I would never go past editing, and then I ended up editing for another freaking YouTuber, right? And then I ended up, like, you know, doing stuff for Vine, and people really like those really short content. I didn't expect to, like, get popular from it, from Leafy, but I made stuff because it, like, you know, but I made stuff for fun, right? Like, it's just the thing that people have to recognize is just the fact that, like, that making, like, art is a process, that it is a struggle. There is a lot of problems that you're going to hit and a lot of things that you won't feel inspired into, but sometimes you got to push yourself and sometimes you got to relax. It sucks because it feels like you should be doing things 24/7, but we're all human, you know? We all can only go so far, you know? Like, it's like with me and my fucking disease. I'm not going to live forever. I'm not going to live as long as everybody else, and I've come to terms with that. I probably will never be able to make the show of my dreams because I won't live long enough to see it. You know, I won't live long enough to know that. I won't live, especially with everything happening now. I just don't see me being around much longer, and that's fine. And I just, maybe that's just it. Maybe I've just hit my end points and am okay with my timeline ending. And it's like, it's interesting, and it's rare that I have answers to a lot of things, but in this circumstance, I do. It's like everything, every problem, if you guys have this, just remember that, just remember some of the stuff I said. It's just
Color, it is still not working.
still not working. I don't know what to tell you. You could put in the rant part on Discord if you're in Discord, or put it on Twitch, because Twitch also has that. But I don't know, man. My ideas are very jarbled. Not jarbled. My brain is very jarbled compared to what it used to be. But also at the same time, I still try my best to be as comprehensive and cohesive as I possibly can. It's just not as easy, I don't have these kinds of problems because I've been through them already, and, maybe I can just be proof, despite all the shortcomings that everybody is having right now.
I don't have it.
If
and I need a
I've
verified phone
gone,
number to be on your Twitch.
I don't have it, and I need a verified phone number to be on Twitch. Oof. Really? The fuck? Why? Oh god. Okay, hold on. Interesting. I would not know then. I don't know if I can really. I could put a Google Doc here. Let me send you a Google Doc instead. Maybe that will work. And you could copy and paste it there for anything that wasn't sent.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just making artists has
Links
always.
to OIGA/edit. USP equals sharing.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. Being. Oh, I didn't send that to YouTube. I just sent that to Twitch. Whoops. Sorry, wrong one. Yeah, I just. Hold on. One sec.
Buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there, man. Like
Typo X3.
I've been into, when it comes to art, I know a lot, right? I know pretty much most stuff, right? I don't know a lot of the professional stuff because I was not in the I wasn't in I was only in the professional setting for a little while, and I never really got my chance to sprout out to be something bigger, right? So I just, but I do have the experience of some of all these questions. If you guys ever have a question about it, I'm okay with answering it because I might know the answer. I don't have the answer to everything, but I do have the answer to just basic things about being an artist, right? Especially when it comes to being a failure. As much as I am, I don't really consider myself a failure anymore because of
Okay, guys, we need to talk about
whoops. I don't consider myself a failure because of just literally everything that I've reflected back in my life to recognize that I've kind of been more of a success than most big content creators that have existed now. So, it's it's pretty big. But anyway, let me be on it. Okay, but sorry, my brain is off in a million places at once. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've been through a roller coaster, and there's a lot of things that I do know, but a lot of things that I don't. And don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm okay with answering them if it's stuff like this, because the fact that someone sent me this shows that someone is asking for help, right? Or asking for maybe some kind of solution to something like this, And if you're an artist, I get it, It's like, well, all of you guys are, or a lot of you guys are here, but yeah, I mean, like, I've been through this before, Hopefully me talking about this has helped you guys. I don't know. Hopefully whoever sent this video, I hope it helps you. I hope whatever I'm talking about helps you, honestly. Because, this is very much in my range. So, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you sending this to me. Great. Yes, you are.
And got me so excited.
I make silly animation of people splitting.
But comfort.
Make silly animation of people splitting. That's hilarious. You should show me that, because I love slapstick humor.
Thoughts from the past that help me fall asleep. I'll never come up with anything new. By the time I retell my chapter 1 to myself, my mind has already moved on to something random.
I mean, yes and no. Sometimes that happens, but again, that's also okay. You have old ideas and then you don't get the chance to create them on time, and that's fine. Then new ideas come in and the cycle continues, and that's okay. And then you eventually make one of those ideas that came up in your head.
Screen quality WNTT down to like 24 pixels for 10 seconds and then want back to normal.
Down to 24 pixels for 10 seconds and then went back to normal. That is weird. Okay, definitely something is up with my Twitch for sure. I don't know what is up with my Twitch. Definitely need to check that shit. I'm gonna check my settings real quick. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, yeah, I mean, you lose ideas, but then you get new ones, right? It's like, that's just kind of how artists work. They have a million ideas, but obviously they can't do them all. If artists could do everything they've ever wanted, ever, like every idea that they've ever come up with, they would have to be gods. So,
And I fall asleep, doomed to repeat the same pattern every day.
But you don't have to be, right? You can make something. Clearly, this guy doesn't even understand the fact, like, this kid doesn't understand the fact that he is doing something that isn't, like, it's not necessarily, if this is a part of his cycle, this isn't a bad thing to have. It's not a bad thing to have this kind of cycle, because this type of cycle is productive, but...
Never doing anything about it. It's gotten to the point
Except
where
you
even
have.
my dreams are like a pilot to a show. I've literally had to
Oh,
write
yeah.
them down when I woke up because those
Oh,
are
yeah.
some good ideas. I don't want to forget them. Even my
Mhm.
brain by itself wants to make shit. And I mean, it's not all
Oh, yeah.
doom and gloom.
That's always
because
happened.
Look at the bright side. I started making these videos, and now I have all you guys. I'm
There
no
you go,
longer
yes.
making videos to kill time because my friends are still at work. It feels like I'm actually doing something worth my time. The
There we
Discord
go.
server
Good
is
job,
full
yeah.
of people who talk to me, and also they talk to each other. It's weird thinking that I'm the
Yes.
only reason that they're all there. For
Mhm.
once, I've actually made something I feel like matters in some way. And that's really cool. So, thanks, I guess. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows because this YouTube channel hasn't really made my creativity situation any better. Say what you will, but these videos aren't creative to me. Like, sure, I'm creating
Fair.
something from scratch, and by nature, it is a creative thing. But like, to me, I'm just saying shit, slapping a PNG over it, and vine booming every now and then. It's more like something I enjoy doing, but not much of a creative outlet for me.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why this guy probably has to make animation, which I get it. Yeah, commentary channels probably aren't the best way to stretch out your creativity. It's more of like these types of videos are more meant to like just be like, God damn, I really gotta say something because like it's like I gotta really like put this thought online because like I need to like
Hello.
reflect on myself for a second. Like, cause that's just the truth. you know? It's like there's so many freaking things where it's I say it, there's so many there's so many fucking people that just have to make commentary videos on like a bunch of things because like it's just you've got a lot of stuff on your mind, and this kind of stuff helps because not only do you know how to make a visual representation of yourself, but you know how to like make something that could work, because this probably eventually will get more expressive later, but the reason why you can is probably because of time. So, you know.
If that makes any sense. I don't fucking know. I still have the insatiable urge to create something. Still. And it's weird because you wouldn't expect me to be like this. I am the most logical person you will ever meet, even to the point of being a little insensitive. If you vent to me about your frustrations in life, I'm telling you how to fix it. Show me something you made, I'm thinking about how you can make it better. Tell me you're depressed and I literally cannot comprehend how you feel, because logically speaking, being depressed is in your brain. Just change it. And obviously, I know.
Okay, yeah, okay. He said that as a joke. I'm like, well, he's got a humor down at least. Still quite
Isn't
young,
that-
I've had
so
the same proto for 2 years now.
I
It's a
am-
lot BC. It's the first one I made.
had the same proto for years now. It's a lot because it's the first one I made. Well, yeah, you know, I've had the same Sona for since I've been 14, you know,
Lols.
and it's like, and the joke that I've had has existed for years, right? Like, you know, and the joke that like hasn't been around for years, but I still use him because he's so much like me anyway, you know. It's like, it's all my insecurities and shit, of course, you know, that's every
That's
artist.
the thing. When I was younger, I saw this chart. When you imagine an apple, how do you visualize it in your head? Do you see nothing? An outline of an apple? A simple apple with no color?
Tried
A
going for
simple
SMTH
apple
cooler
with
like a BT
color?
Verta Green
Or like
always
an
came back.
actual 3D real
Tasted
life
like purple.
looking apple? For me, I was struggling with this because I can
My other
only
fave color.
vaguely really think of a cartoon.
Yeah, when you think of cartoon apple, that's just an artist mind. A real apple is somebody that sees things a little bit more like logically, if that makes any sense. Just like purple. Hold on, wait, tried going smooth. What? The green always came back? Well, yeah, you know. It probably is because, you know, green's your favorite color, you know. It's like green's just your favorite color, and it's like that's who, and you know, that's what you put into your character. You know, sometimes you have just an OC that is just you sometimes. It's like there's some of them that are your ideas, but then there's some that are just you. So,
An apple, like the emoji of an apple or something. But then one day, I had an epiphany. It's all in my head. There is literally nothing stopping me except myself, and all I'm
Yes.
trying to do is imagine.
yes.
I'm not kidding. That's all it took. I went from not being able to think of an apple to being able to visualize a perfectly 4K 3D apple cut in half, inverted,
I made some
upside down,
chocolate bars that
spinning
taste weird
super
but still
fast.
taste
Like
better
I
than
can
my
do
other
whatever
tries,
I
so I'm gonna
want
go
to the
snatch one
apple
from my
now.
freezer.
God damn. That's a hell of a creative mind. Jesus Christ, I don't think I would go that far. My goodness. Hold on, let's see. I'm made some whack chocolate bars that taste weird but still taste better than my other tries. So I'm gonna, yeah, there you go. There you go, you know. Improvement. Same thing with art, you know.
I logicked my way into upscaling myself. So it's kind of weird when I turn around saying, wow, I want to make a comic book about superpowers. But, you know, after saying all that, I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking autistic. And it's not like I've done nothing. Like, I
No.
can show you some stuff I've made over the years. Like this Isagi drawing where his face is a little fucked up. And then these are the comics I've made throughout the years. Good luck trying to decipher what the fuck is happening. But I like them. They're cool. I mean, look at this. Whoa. I don't know. I like drawing people fighting. What can I say? And I never
Every teenager does. I'll tell you this. Every fucking teenager, everybody, even adults, fucking love drawing fighting scenes. Artists love drawing fighting and action scenes because it's like, it's the funnest thing to draw sometimes. I don't know why. We just love doing that shit because it's like, you know, ever since that shit's in fucking Fairly Odd Parents, you know, it's like, it's there. It's like, it's always going to be the funnest thing to draw. Things that are crazy and wild is the funny shit to draw. Like, why do you like, why do you think people draw like super cartoony, stretchy characters sometimes? Because they're fun to draw. It's like, that is just the thing. Drawing characters fighting is so fucking fun. Drawing characters doing anything insane is fun. Like, car chase scenes are probably like the funnest shit if you know how to draw them, It's amazing.
Never finish them. That's my fault, but yeah, I never fucking finish them. This one I made with my uncle. That's why the Sakamoto days himself.
Oh my god, damn. That's cool. That's fucking sweet. Having a family member also that like draws art too is just so beautiful. I know what to do now. Oh, did you send the thing on the Google Maps thing? Or Google Maps, Google Drive thing?
I typed it
Or
out.
okay, cool. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, this is all caps. All right, let's see here. Let's end the stream off with this one.
Yeah, he's back. We love you, color.
Hello, 828704. How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. All right. Damn it. Let's see here.
Oh, bye, color.
Yeah, we're gonna look at this first beforehand. We're gonna do this like we're gonna read this because this was what Pro Tig Tig was talking about. Apparently someone banned them from their Twitch chat and they're all pissed about it. So I just want to see, because the person's like an e-girl furry character, which of course they are, Like, I say that Pro Tig Tig dodged a bullet, but that's just me. I'll stream a little bit longer, 8287, if you're gonna stay for a while then. I'll stream probably for like an extra like 20 minutes then. Let's see. Wolftico, you are a bitch, and if you did not end me, well, they're a hoe, More,
Wait,
like
why
a
does it say my
bitch would
username
be
now?
given.
I am still pissed after it.
A bitch would be giving them. Let's see. Wait, why does it say my username now, yo? I don't.
Let me be a 2 again.
Be a 2 again. A2? Okay, I can call you A2. That's fine.
Well, what in the world?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's like this fucking e-girl bitch, like this e-girl ass, like hoe. Like, let me show you this person real quick. Hold on. One moment. See if I can find him again. Yeah, their name is even like a titty pun too. Like, hold on. It's this fucking person. Yeah. It's like, it's a big titty.
Turns out them choco bars needed some more time to cook.
It's a
So I tried
person
to make
that.
nutless Nutella by accident. Still yummy though.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's okay.
Some sort of poser or some.
Yeah, well, no, he's like some fucking e-girl. Like, all he does, it seems like, is just like fucking do VR chat. That's it. Like, he just sits there in a room. He's the equivalent to an e-girl. He's got the big titty avatar with the big ass thighs and like the fucking, and obviously he's got like the fucking bunny ears. Clip of the video that they did? What video? What video? What video, if you don't mind me asking? Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna correct this here real quick. Is there a hoe? There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see.
Oh, and there's a hole too.
Oh, and there's a hole too? A hole? Wait, there was? Ooh, okay.
I hate those kind of streamers.
Yeah.
To the point where he was calling his mods.
Of course he was. Of course he was. God, dude, fucking. God, dude, what a fag. Like, it's like, dude's like just such a fucking fag, dude. I hate people like that. Anyway. It's like dipshit. Anyway, Wolftico. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it is. Wolftico, you are a hoe, and if you did not end me in your Twitch, I wanted to say that you're a toxic fucker who handled my little floof for many years, but hold on, wait, what? Hold on. You're a hoe. Yes, that's correct. Okay. If you did not end me in your Twitch, I wanted to say you're a toxic fucker who handled my little floof for many years, but do not fuck with my disabilities and my inner child, so go find a way to end your Twitch career.
Behind the scenes, that is.
Yeah, let's see, hold on. Little floof for many years. Toxic fucker who handled my little floof for many years? What the hell is that? I don't even know what that means, I'm sorry. But do not fuck with my disabilities and my inner child. Disabilities, yeah, don't, like, literally calling someone, like, making fun of someone for their disabilities, they're a fag. They are just a fag.
He was like a brother.
Yeah, they are people that are just the worst. Let's see. Like a brother? I wouldn't go that far. That's kind of like a parasocial relationship, though. I wouldn't do that because the dude's got, like, a large following. Like, when people have this kind of following, they're only in it for, like, the money, you know? This, like, when he has an avatar like this and this amount of followers, he's clearly doing it for the furry bait. These people are not your friends, they do it for greed, you know? Like, these types of people do that shit all the time. They're content critters, not artists. Need to add more butter? Ooh, butter. Yeah, that can happen sometimes, unfortunately, with the butter. I hope the chocolate turns out better, you know, if you're modifying it, I'm not sure. Let's see. I wouldn't call it your inner child because that's not really what it is. It's more of like a fantasy thing. Like, it's not like a pedophile thing. It's more of just like it's just more of like you just like the stuff. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know. Sorry. All right, let's see. So go find a way to end your Twitch career.
At the chat and saying about me. Nutless Nutella is still Nutella. Well, not RLY, but YK, what I mean lols.
In that clip, he was pointing at the chat and saying about me. What a fucking child. It's so funny. He's a fucking child, bro. Like, those types of people are like toddlers, like fucking whining with like their arms, like pounding on the floor, like making sure, like whining on the floor that they're not getting candy, you know? He's just a little fucking child that's all pissy about like the fact that, you know, he doesn't clearly understand. Sorry, no. He's those 13-year-old kids that used to call everything cringe. Have little space. Yeah, well, that's fine. That's different though. You know, that's called little space. That's a completely different thing.
Caillou style.
Yeah, Caillou style. Yeah, those are the type. Here's the problem. He's that like 13-year-old child. He hasn't gone like a lot of these people haven't gone like grew the fuck up, and this guy never grew the fuck up. I'll tell you that. He's one of those people that is like like calls everything cringe, despite him having a fucking furry avatar with the tits and is a clear thirst trap ass type furry. He's clearly a thirst trap, and he's calling you cringe for that shit, bro. I'm like, don't eat like. He does not see the clear fucking irony in it. This is the type of shit I've hated about furries for a while, is the hypocrisy that this dude has. He's a fucking furry, and he's trying to pretend like he has any fucking leniency when he does not. He's a furry, he is a fag, he is a... I'm an IRL 30, but a mind of it, that's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, the dude has, what do you call it? This dude is just, hold on, let's see. Yeah, this dude just has no reason to act this way, bro. He had no reason to act the way that he did. Like, he's a furry, he has no room, you know? He has no room. Like, he has no room to talk. I could make fun of him just as much as anybody else. So it's like, that's kind of the problem, is they don't realize that the hypocrisy in themselves. He has a avatar with big titties and big thighs. I guarantee if I grabbed anybody else that wasn't a furry, they would say the same shit about him. They would be in, like, how he, like he called you a fucking pedophile. He would be calling, what do you call it? He like, people would be calling him, like, for fucking animals. Everything about that is completely invalid, but he clearly doesn't see the hypocrisy himself because he's a fucking idiot. Anyway, find a way to call the Las Vegas 5-0 and arrest your ass. Well, that's just not gonna happen, because that's not gonna happen. I wouldn't do that, Also, the police aren't your friends either. I'm sorry to say it. The police are the bad guys. Police are also the bad guys in our world, so don't. It's not really the best circumstance here. And take my disabilities in my little space, or I will find a way to reach Las Vegas police. Yeah, no. Filipino ass. Okay, the race is also unnecessary.
And if he sees me message, friend request, etc.
Message, friend request, etc. I got it. Fucking done being your brother on Twitch. Well, you're not, though. He's not. You don't know him in real life. That's also a problem, You don't know him in real life. That this is a parasocial relationship. You shouldn't be doing this anyway. Gave me an anxiety attack, and okay, that's fucked up. The fact that he gave you an anxiety attack is fucked up. That's not okay. That shit, clearly he did that for his own fucking, like, attention, and that's just awful. Nobody should be doing that shit. And he never let me be my fucking self in your fucking channel, of course. Yep. These are what I call content creators. They don't give a shit about you. They want you, what do you call it? They want you to listen to everything they say. The funny thing about content creators, they want you to hear everything that they have to say, and like, hear you bitching about every single thing that you have in your life, because your life seems so fucking hard, because, oh no, you have to turn on the fucking camera, and you have to entertain the people, even though it's your fucking choice in the end. But instead, but then when it comes to actually, when it comes to, I'd go into Blaze 1902's Twitch and cry. Yeah, I get that. I get why. It's like, if on top of it as well, it's just like, this is these content creators' problem. They want to bitch, they want to complain, they want to talk about all these problems that, oh, poor me. But then when it comes to other people, all of a sudden, they don't give a shit. And it's like, and then all of a sudden, that's when the rule applies. That's like, oh, I don't know you in real life, right? Like, go fuck yourself. They can go fuck, not you, but they can go fuck themselves. They can go fuck themselves. Honestly.
They basically take advantage of their viewers.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Fucking, this is why I don't like content creators. This is why I say be an artist, not a content creator. Because these fuckers, like, just constantly want the attention, they want the money, they want the fame, but they don't want to, like, actually give anything back. And that's the problem. They're parasites. I gotcha. Yeah, it's just like, the problem is they just don't understand, like, the fact that, like, people are people, right? They don't want to treat people like they're people. You guys are still people in the end, and you deserve to be treated like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't know you in real life. I will never be able to be there for you in the worst of your times, but, you are still people in the end, and I still try to treat everybody like they're people. Name is... Yeah. It's just, the problem is, he is a douche, right? Like, he is a fucking douche in the end. And it's like, these fuckers do not deserve the fame that they do, but they get it because, you don't have to actually be good at what you're doing to be a content creator. You don't have to be good at anything. You don't have to be skilled. You don't have to actually learn anything or actually, like, care about people. You just have to be like, you just have to learn how to manipulate an algorithm, which this guy clearly did. And it's like, you'll be nothing but a content creator. And that's it, you know. So there's that. He'll be nothing but a content creator, and he'll have nothing to show for it. Let's see. I had to go to another Twitch and cry out, you fucking hurt my feelings, and go to hell, because now I'm going to have to kill your account. And, well, don't do that. Like I said, I mean, to be honest, if it does happen, you know, Big L deserved, but, you know, at the same time, you know, it's just not, yeah. I get it. I get the rage. I get the idea. Like, you know, it's just he's a douche and he's not worth your time. You dodged a bullet, and to be honest, like, he doesn't deserve you anyway. He doesn't deserve your channel, or he doesn't deserve your attention anyway. Just saying. I hate fucking channels like that. They just don't give two shits, and I fucking hate them. I really, really do. Oh, and of course the fucking clips that he has too. Yeah, bro. Hold on, let's see what this guy finds as what his fan base finds as humorous. Let's see. What does his fan base find as humorous? Oh, he's watching an anime. He's a reaction channel too. What a fucking loser. I'm also a reaction channel, but it's hilarious. Okay, I don't.
So you got assaulted by him.
Got assaulted by him. Who, me?
Ugh.
Yo.
It's Snipperman.
Get this shit out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Be lying to me. Get out of here, man. Out of my face.
Yeah, because that was so funny. I just... yeah, that was hilarious, guys. God damn, dude. I know you guys can't see the videos, but I don't want to fucking have him fucking copyright claim my ass, so... It's fucking crazy. This is one of the fuckers that would bitch about being copyright claimed, but then immediately copyright claim someone else. Like, this is the type of guy that is. You know, he would be bitching about getting copyright claimed, but then when somebody else copyright claims him, he'll be like, what do you call it? Or he'll bitch about being copyright claimed, but then he'll go out and like copyright claim someone else for using his footage. Just saying, you know. Let's see.
I put my cult of the lamb base in the Discord equals W equals.
There
Ay. Yeah, this guy gets drunk often too. Furries, man. Swear. Sorry. Ay.
Verbal abused me.
Yeah. My Cult of the Lamb base in the Discord. Ooh, let me see. Perhaps where did you put it?
General.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, wow. Huh. That's definitely a cult. Hold on.
I want to wave someone deactive his account.
Oops, that's not correct. I honestly, I don't know. I think a lot of creators, I don't think he's gonna be taken down. I don't think Twitch gives that much of a shit. Like I'm gonna say this, you know, with people like that, it's just, you have to remember, like, people that make content like that and do it full time, there's a high chance that they're gonna just be somebody that is just a douche like that. It's very not often that there are creators that actually give a shit about, like, their fan base, right? That give a shit about everything that they have, you know? Like they try to pretend like they do, but they look at everybody like they're numbers. And I hate that shit, right? I get it when you get like if you get like a large fan base, I understand that, right? Like, okay, there's a certain point where you start being an entertainer and no longer like a person that can make like, connections with people. But like, you make like a fan base instead of a community. I can understand how that can sorry. I can understand how it can turn into that, right? But the moment that it turns into that, don't pretend like you are.
My baby side.
Yeah, don't like what do you call it? It's like, I get that, right? But it's like at the same time, this guy, like, at the same time, if you are an entertainer and you look at everybody else like their numbers, then don't pretend like, you're not a number, And I hate that shit. And he clearly just looks at you like, but on top of it as well, it's just like, he doesn't know anything about you. And I don't know anything about you guys in real life, to be honest. And you guys don't know anything about me. It's like we don't know each other in reality, right? And it's like the craziest thing is because of that, like they have no reason to judge you for who you are, right? They don't. They have no reason to judge you. They may have, like, clearly all the quote unquote knowledge they have is clearly a bunch of fucking, like, people in Discord that are calling us pedophiles. I know exactly how that is. It's definitely a bunch of people like call us that shit. And he clearly did not give two fucks. Or he clearly is just as bad as anti-furries. I don't know how to explain it, but like, how anti-furries like constantly call people zoophiles? He's just as bad as anti-furries. He sounds just like anti-furries. And I don't like those guys, It's like, don't pretend like you are any different. It's like, you want to be a part of something, then actually fucking learn everything. It's like, then actually have like an open mind. And that's just not what he's doing. And I fucking hate that shit, Ugh. I don't know. It's annoying. I fucking hate the amount of people that call fucking, baby first pedophiles when they damn well know we don't do anything with children. I mean, they don't know because they don't take 2 seconds of research. I don't think these guys ever fucking read either. So let's be honest.
People with this kind of mindset are basically just hypocrites.
Oh, for
They're
sure.
corporate businesses.
For sure. Yeah. They're a cog in the machine and they like being a cog in the machine. There's slaves and then there's behave slaves. He likes being a behave slave. Let me say that. He's a behave slave, not just a regular slave. Slaves hate being slaves, but behave slaves love being slaves because they get benefit out of it. And that's the reason why he gets benefit out of it. So he's a behave slave and he does whatever his little slave owners want him to, which is Twitch. Big Jeff Bezos is a slave owner and he'll fucking sit down like a good little doggy and like make a bunch of slop for his little fucking billionaire company. Ugh. Anyway, we all hate like the funny thing is we all hate corpos, but some people just don't commit to hating corpos. And they're fucking posers and I hate it. Anyway.
I am not a hypocrite. Baby growls.
No, not you. We're talking about the other person. We're talking about the fucking Wolfico guy. Yeah. God, I don't know. Just hate shit like that. Anyway. Also, nice cult. Sorry. I got way off topic, MK. I apologize. What is this over here? This looks crazy. Is this where you sacrifice people? It's a church-looking thing, so I'm assuming.
LAMB.
Yeah, I know. It's Cult of the Lamb.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. That makes sense. This is pretty sweet. This looks like... Usually I'm just not a huge fan of these survival games, though. Just because, like, it's just the progress just seems a little boring sometimes, but maybe this is fun. I don't know.
Frowny face.
Saucepan. I don't know what saucepan is. I'm sorry.
I miss them.
Don't I? I think I have Cult of the Lamb.
One of my followers in the game lols.
I see. I think I have Cult of the Lamb. I just never played it afterwards.
See the graves?
See the graves over here? No. I do not see the graves. Are they over on the right-hand side? Is this who they are? Oh yeah, okay, I see. Interesting. They seem quite happy
Beside
for
the healing thing.
beside the healing thing. This thing? The bush?
Kohler I said on the end of it. Yeah equals W equals.
Yeah. They don't seem too down for a bunch of dead people here, to be honest. I mean, they are a cult, so that kind of explains why they're all happy and shit. Oh wow. Huh. Interesting. Me when me with all my dead projects. Anyway. So I've recognized the reason why I was coughing before was because of my vent. I don't know what's going on with my vent, but it seems like
Well, I made them believe in the afterlife so they wouldn't freak out too much ABT dead people.
made them believe? Believe. Okay. Interesting. Oh, you can make them not believe in the afterlife? Really? That's crazy. Okay, so you got that kind of cult. That's crazy, man. You know what I'm interested in? Hold on. How many cults are there in the world? Let's see. Let me see just the United States in general. Jesus fucking Christ. 10,000 cults in just the US alone. Good fucking lord. That's a lot of cults. Oh my god. Jeez. 10,000 cults. Good god. Oh my god, that's a lot of cults.
A choo-choo still here.
Crazy that there are fucking cults, bro. There are 10,000 cults here. Holy shit. There's around 4 million people in the United States that are just in cults. That is fucking terrifying. Good god.
Anyway, Kohler I said in that doc.
Like, and that's currently. Jesus Christ. That's a percent of the population. Hmm. Ow. Jaw. Oh, sorry. What'd you say in the doc? Said what? What'd you say in the doc? I don't see anything new. Okay. Anywho. It is definitely my vent for sure.
My cold theme is condiments. That's why one was made saucepan.
Cold famous condiments. Condiments? You can do that? Oh, named saucepan.
The
I
Fitness
gotcha.
Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult
yellow and red.
as it continues.
Well, you can change the name of the cult.
The 20-meter
yeah.
pacer test will begin in 30 seconds.